Young and the Restless has seen some true love on YNR, but also some really bad romances. Today, we're going to count down the worst pairings of 2025 on the CBS soap. We're going to talk about the 5 couples that fans really hated this year. We'll count down from number 5, which was bad, and work our way down to the number 1 worst romance of the year. Daniel Romalati and Tessa Porter. Fans sound off on a controversial YR couple. Now, I know this is still in process, and it's probably going to drag into 2026, but it's bad. Fans have big issues with Daniel Romalati and Tessa Porter as a couple for more than one reason. First, Tessa Porter is a married woman. She's hitched to Mariah Copeland, who is going through a mental health crisis right now. Second, many fans hate that YR is destroying the only gay couple on the CBS soap. A lot of viewers like Mariah Copeland and Tessa together. They've been steady for each other. They've been loyal and in love, even going down the road to adoption. Then they found out that baby Aria was diagnosed with deafness. They went through the process to help recover her hearing by getting cochlear implants done. Of course, this is a soap, and on YR, couples always split up. Mariah Copeland, Phyllis Summers, and the impact on relationships. Daniel Romalati is still grieving Heather Stevens' death. He and Tessa have been on this friendship cycle, which then turned into a slow-burn romance. But still, it's dodgy. Phyllis Summers is worried about Daniel getting his heart broken on Young and the Restless, and it's just messy. It also feels tone-deaf. Honestly, Young and the Restless hasn't been a hotbed of juicy romances this year. Sharon Newman and Nick Newman were teased, but that hasn't manifested, which is frustrating. I will say, I think Daniel and Tessa are good for each other, but I prefer them as friends. Still, I suspect Daniel and Tessa may be getting a lot closer soon, because Josh Griffith is, let's face it, a mediocre writer on his good days. The big question is whether Mariah will be put on the back burner and Tessa moves on without her, maybe getting a divorce. Or maybe Mariah gets her mental health act together, comes back, and fights for her marriage. But yeah, I think Daniel and Tessa are a very problematic couple. Chelsea Lawson and Adam Newman, why YR's popular pair fell flat. YR has taken 2 very complex and interesting characters, taken them each out of much hotter romances, and paired them in a relationship that is frankly boring and with zero drama. Chelsea Lawson and Adam Newman talk about their kid Connor Newman. They mostly just do what Victor Newman tells them. That's what they do these days. Chelsea and Adam were interesting years ago when she was faking paralysis and framing him for a crime. Chelsea was interesting with Billy Abbott, and Adam was on fire with passion for Sally Spectra. But he and Chelsea together? That's like watching paint dry on a good day. Backstage rumors and the future of Adam and Chelsea on YR.